Everybody, it's Ms.Salazar speaking, and welcome to Health Class. Today, we're going to talk about many kinds of families. So, a family is a group of people who belong together. A family could mean two things. Family could be people that are related to you by blood, for example, your mom, your dad, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, cousin, grandma, or grandpa. Now, all of these people, they are your family. They are related to you by blood. But family could also be people that are not related to you by blood, but that you love them so much that you consider them family. For example, your best friend can be considered family. Also, your pets, dogs, cats, and any other pets are special family members. So let's go to the next slide and let's click on the video. This is a family song. This song will help you understand the concept of family. So all you would have to do is click on the video and it will play. See? So let's talk about different kinds of families. Let's see. In some families, children live with a mother and a father, and that's very true. Some parents, they don't have a lot of kids and they only have one child. In some families, children live with a parent or guardian. Some children live with their grandparents, aunts, or uncles, and that's also true. You don't have to live with your parents to be considered a family, to think that you have a family. You can also live with your grandparents. You can also live with your aunts and your uncles, and that is still a family. Now, some families grow when children from other families come to live with them, and this is adoption. So, if your mom, your dad, or whoever you're with decides to adopt someone, and that person comes into your life, that person comes into your family, they are part of your family. You can find families with many children or only one. Exactly. So some people in some families, you have this kid and you have, let's say, five brothers and sisters, and that's a lot of siblings. But in other families, you have the parents and only one child. So it really depends. So some families are big and some families are small. No matter how many people are in your family, each person is special. You are important to your family. Without you, your family just wouldn't be the same. And that's exactly right. That is so true. Without you, your family wouldn't be the same. Like you have, I don't know. I think it's something very, very special. And you wouldn't notice unless you're gone. And trust me, you are very important to your family. This is an example of a family tree. Now, I have some pictures right here on this page. They're not pictures of myself and my family, but they represent my family. Let's see, I have a picture of myself, and if I go down the line all the way to my right, I have a picture of my brother. And then at the bottom, I have a heart, and the heart is connecting two people. It's connecting my mom and my dad. And if I go to my mom, I see all of these lines, right? So I'm choosing to represent people from my mom's family, from my mom's side, not from my dad. So let's see, on my mom's side, if I follow the line, let's say I go up, I have my grandmother and my grandfather, my grandparents. That's why I have a heart in the middle. So I have my grandmother, my grandfather. If I go down the line, I have my uncle. So that means that my grandparents only had two kids. They had my mom and they had my mom's brother, which is my uncle. And my uncle, he got married. That's why I have a heart right here. He got married and they had a kid, and this is my cousin. And when he got married, the woman to whom he got married to, that is my aunt. You see? So I have my mom, my dad. From my mom's side, I have my grandmother and my grandfather. And then I have my uncle, which is my mom's brother. And my uncle, he got married, and this is my aunt. And then they had a kid, and this is my cousin. So this is an example of a family tree. Now, this is a video that will explain to you the concept of family, and it also shows you a different example of a family tree. And all you would have to do is click on the video to watch. See? Now, this is your assessment, and these are the instructions. You're going to be creating a family tree. You will take a small poster board, which is basically cartulina pequeña, or you can take a white sheet of paper, whichever one you want, and you're going to paste pictures of your parents, your siblings, your grandparents from your mom or your dad's side, one uncle and one aunt from your mom or your dad's side, and one cousin from your mom or your dad's side. Now you're going to paste the pictures the way it is in the family tree. So if I go back, this is basically what you're going to be doing. You see? So I have a picture of myself. I have a picture of a brother because I actually do have a brother. But if you don't have any siblings, if you don't have a brother, if you don't have a sister, then that's fine. You don't have to do anything. But then I have a picture of my mom and my dad. And I decided to represent the family members from my mother's side. But you can choose whichever. You can choose your mom's or you can choose your dad's. I decided to go with my mom's. And in my mom's, I have my grandparents, and you also have to do your grandparents. And I have my uncle. I have one uncle, one aunt, and then one cousin. Okay? So you're going to look if your mom has an uncle, and if your mom, not an uncle, if your mom has a brother or a sister. Okay? And that's basically all you would have to do. Just look if your mom has a brother, and that would be your uncle. And if he got married, then she would be your aunt. And if they had a kid, then that person would be your cousin. Or if your mom had a sister, if your mom has a sister and she got married, then the person who she got married to would be part of your family as well. And if they had any kids, then that person would be your cousin. So take this as an example. Let's see, and that's about it. So parents, take a picture of the family tree and send it to LMS or email if LMS is not working. Bye everybody.